regarding the style. Dulce, I was just wondering, is from the beginning when you started writing the book, if you had already made this decision about not using any speech marks, you know, just travessão or commas or inverted commas, and if it's because it's in first person and you think it sounds more natural. I just wanted to know a bit more about the style.
I write in very different styles, especially in short stories. Novels, they are more similar in that kind of, I don't know how to call it, but I like the idea that I write as I talk and as I think. I don't like a lot of signals in my text because I get confused. For instance, now I think different, but some years ago, I didn't like, for instance, exclamation mark or whatever. I didn't like to see it in the text. Now I'm different, but I don't like it. However, in my short stories, I write in very different ways. I write like, for instance, a rural language because my parents are from Trás-os-Montes and I know how to talk like them and I know the expressions and I like to use it. Sometimes I write like in a very modern and technological way. Sometimes I write, you know, I like to try different styles. In my novels, they are like in a sort of a quick way of saying things because I don't like when I look at a page to see a lot of signs and signals, and I don't like it. It's just that. There is no reason, but you know, it's kind of a visual option. And for instance, Violeta, that second novel that Angel was talking about, that was different because that's about memory, and I wanted to show in text how memory works. So it's like there are those paragraphs and then those kind of lines without any context, and because my memory is like that, I think all memory, you know, our heads, our minds are like that. So I wanted to show it. It's a very different book. And another one that is not translated, Chão dos Pardais, is also very different because it's about power. And I wanted that the text showed it, like, for instance, the main character, this very powerful and awful man, he hardly exists in the text because I believe that people that are powerful, it's not because of them, it's because you give them power. So they are kind of a whole that they might not exist at all. And you see it with corporation right now. You don't know them. They don't have a face, but they rule the world. And and in Chão dos Pardais, for instance, Afonso doesn't show up, and the structure of the novel is like a net, you know, because it's like the spider is in the center, but it's the net that other characters. So yeah, they are. I have different reasons for all of them. Yeah, because I like to think about the formal structure of the book, and now Iliad is also very different, and it was difficult for me to talk about Facebook and Tinder and whatever, and because it's not yet literary, those kind of subjects. It's difficult even to choose. For instance, if I in Portuguese we use a lot of English words to talk about Facebook. We say post. For instance, to choose between post and publicação. use a lot of English words, and even this kind of decision is difficult because we are not used to it. Now, there are some novels that talked about it, but not very often, because it's not a literary subject yet. It will be, trust me, in 10 years, everyone will talk like internet because it's close to life, but not now, not yet.